Welcome to Faithart Design Studio. I have another technique video for you today. And today's topic is, did you know that I have 11 ways that you can use paper bags for pocket junk journaling? So what we're going to talk about is I've got 11 different demos to show you, and we are going to be transforming ordinary paper bags, right, lunch bags, into extraordinary pocket journals. And my video about paper bags is going to be different than most of the others that I've seen on YouTube, because I want us to capitalize on the built-in folds that make up lunch bags, lunch paper bags, right? We are going to, I'm going to show you 11 different ways to use these really cool, inexpensive, and eco-friendly, right, if we recycle these. And we're going to be creating unique pockets. And these are going to be for storing notes, maybe photos, even Bible verses, or other keepsakes that you have. So I am going to be showing you some awesome things. I think you're going to really enjoy this video. I'm having fun putting it together for you. So let's start with paper bags, sizes, and what you can find. Let me pull my little stack over here. I've already labeled them, so hopefully you can read them. So when you go into Walmart or any of your grocery stores, you will find over in the aisle that they have lunch bags, okay? And I categorize lunch bags as small bags and then large bags. So the small bag is the typical lunch bag that you can get anywhere. The size is 5 1/4 by 10 3/4, okay? So that's a small bag. And then of course, laid up against this larger one, you can see how much larger it is. And these I got at Walmart. They're called giant lunch bags, and there was 50 of those in that one. And so that size is 6 1/4 by 12 3/8. And then I'm also going to show you, when you're in Dollar Tree, pick up any of these little handle bags. These are 7 by 10, and I'm going to show you how you can make the most precious journal using these bags. And also you can get white lunch bags. I don't have a stack. Okay, so you've got white lunch bags also. And depending upon what kind of a theme or papers that you're going to use to cover your lunch bag, you might want to use the brown or you might want to use the white, but they're small bags also. I've never seen larger white bags, okay? So the 3 bags that you should have to basically, well, 4 bags to do what I'm going to be demoing for you today are the small lunch bags, the large lunch bags, handle bags, and then get white bags too, okay? And these smaller bags also come in lots of different colors. I want to show you. These are old. They're expressions from Hallmark, so I must have bought these like at, let's see, I know you can get some at Hobby Lobby. People have told me. I must have bought these ages ago where you got like a couple colors. So you can get colored small bags also, which basically that's just another way to start a really fun junk journal. So I wanted to show you that also, okay? So I have lots of things to show you, so let's get started. I will be talking and I'm going to be showing you how to fold the bags. That's what this video is about. As I said, I'm going to capitalize on bags that have pockets. A lot of people on YouTube, a lot of my fellow crafters, they take bags, cut them all apart, fold them in different ways. And to me, that's perfectly fine. They're great. They're beautiful ideas. But they're just kind of then using a paper bag for the paper. And I'm saying I want you to think of paper bags as receptacles for pockets. Okay, that's what my whole video is about. So that's a little bit of the difference. So let's start. Now, the other thing that I'm going to suggest you do, because I do this, okay, I end up making a template so that once I finish it and decorate it, I go, wait, I don't even remember how I made that. I don't want you to have the same problem. So if you make one template, and if you go get some bags while you're watching this video, you can sit here with me and fold them, and then you'll have the template ready. Then how you decorate it is up to you. That's a different video. Today is just how to make the holder, the junk journal foundation, okay? So let's start with this first one. And I'm gonna get my little list down. I made a list because I thought this might be easier for you. And I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it right there. I have 8 bags that I'm gonna show you first. And these are all 1 bag journals. Okay, that's the difference. Because at the end of the video, I've got some other ways to use multiple bags. So let's just think of take 1 bag, right? And here's the first one. Now let me show you the finished product. That's what I'll do with all of these. And then I'll walk you through, how did I make that? Okay, so for number 1, what we have is what I call a triple fold. And what you end up with is 1 small pocket and a flap. Okay, both of these are exact same way. Now, how did I close these? Look, I used a piece of elastic, and I got the elastic cord from Walmart. You can get, they come in all different colors. They're called thick elastic cord, 6 colors. And so this is a Walmart bargain. So I have used that to close this. See how you just put it around? And here's the flap. You flip it once, flip it twice. Okay, isn't this one beautiful? I made this a while ago. And what you get over here is, here's a flap right in the one pocket that we kept open. Okay, so there's a nice pocket there. And then you have, I made pockets. There's no other pockets in this. This just has the fun flap, okay? 1, 2, over. Now, let me go back 1 second and show you. This is so simple to do. If you want to put an elastic closure on here, all you do is take your pokey tool, right? And you're just going to poke 2 holes. You are going to thread your elastic thread 1 through each of the holes, tie it in a little knot, and trim it off. See how simple that is? Okay, there's one version. And what I did was I used some scrapbook papers and made a pocket on the front. But the pockets that I'm talking about are typically made from the actual paper bag. So there's one example, and it's just so pretty. Here's another example. Okay, same type of a deal where I used the elastic cords. Let's take that off. And so there's my flap, there's the front. I made another little pocket, put some words, joy. Now this one is fun. Let me just tell you my thinking on making little junk journals. This one is great to make for yourself or make as a gift. And what I like to do is pick a little topic if I'm making it as a gift. And this was joy. So it was about adding stamps and Bible verses that are about joy. So that's a way to do it. Then you can also, I just stapled that in. It's just a piece of beautiful fibers that I made like as a belly band, right? And I just stapled it, okay? So I made little pockets there, and I did not keep this one open. Does that make sense? So this is just a triple fold, and you add the pockets to it. So how do you actually do that? So when I say it's a triple fold, you can do the first one where we have the pocket on the outside, right? Okay, where we kept this one open, right? So what we're going to do is you're going to take it, and where this gusset bottom is, you just fold it over once. You fold it over again. There's some of the paper bag is left. Fold that over, and that becomes your flap. See how simple that is? Now, this is, I've already cut it open. What you're going to do is take a pair of scissors. In fact, let me get another little, I'll just make a green one and I'll show you real quick. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold that over once. Oh no, this one isn't big enough, is it? No, it's not. Oh, see, this was a bigger one. Okay, I can't use the green one. Let me grab another small bag real quick. I thought I had everything laid out. Let me grab one. Okay, here we go. So, okay, So you take the small bag, the regular lunch bag, fold it over, right? Fold it again, and it leaves you this flap, okay? Now, this one, we are not going to cut this open, and that would equal this journal where I'm not utilizing the pockets of the envelope, okay? I didn't cut this open. This one, we did cut open. See how it's open like that, okay? So what you would do is you fold it just like I showed you, and then you take your scissors and you just trim it open, and now you're all ready. So you can make 2 of these if you want, and that way you know which one it is, the triple fold, and you just fold it over like that. And there's your demos. As I said, I keep these as my demo, okay? That way I know exactly. So I have a little bag where I say, here's all my demos. And then I go, which one do I want to make today, okay? And I'm just going to make a note, do not cut. So that's the 2 different little trifolds from the small bags, okay? So that's number 1. Let's put those aside now. Now, what if you took the same small bag, and let me grab another one, and what we're gonna do with this one, this is from my new Christmas kits, and this is just a single fold, and we leave open the one end and we cut open the other end so that you have a full opening pocket there and a full pocket opening on this end, okay? And then I just added some little pieces to make little tag holders, okay? So how do we do that? All you're doing is absolutely folding it in half, okay? So that's all you have to do. This is number 2, a half fold. And you get 2 pockets. Now, how do you get 2 pockets? Remember, you have to slice that part open. You see the little bit that I pulled off of there? Okay. And now, I'm going to make myself a note, cut open, right? And then you've got this side. So now you have a bag with 2 pockets. Now, when you're going to make this, don't forget that you're going to have to glue a lot of stuff together. The other thing that I do as I'm making these is I glue the gusset part together. See this part? So you're going to glue this down. There we go. We're just going to run glue all down that side. That's all set. And you're going to cover this, so you might as well go ahead and glue this down also. So you're just going to glue everything down, okay? So that's just the half fold. So that's number 2. 1 half fold. 2 pockets. Okay, that's number 2. And here was my example, okay? Now, in this particular kit, I wanted to just show you that these kits have 30 and 40 pages, all my Christmas kits. And so I made like 5x5 backgrounds because they fit perfectly on all of these little lunch bags. So that's what made this kit so simple to do a print. And you're just gonna, this is actually 1 piece of paper. I just folded it in half and glued it together and then put a tab on it, okay? And so now you've got that. Now what would you do with this? That's probably a question you're thinking. Okay, I view these as great Christmas cards, like handmade Christmas cards. You could write a note, right? And I have some Bible verses on here. This came in the kit. We wish you a Merry Christmas, but I also wrote, thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. So this makes a really nice gift. And maybe this is a longtime friend and you want to write them a nice note. You could just write all that on either ends of this, okay? And then I put the Merry Christmas on that one. Now that's one way to use it as a gift to give to somebody. What if you made it for yourself? It could be an opportunity for you to just write down some of your thoughts for this Christmas 2024 and just make sure you have a date. And then you stick that in all your Christmas decorations and you've got a little memory keeper for yourself of what you've done for Christmas. Okay, that was number 2. Now we're gonna go to the larger bags, okay? So the next, remember they're all 1 bag, that's all we're doing right now. So the larger bags, we are going to do, this is number 3. Let me show you how cute these are. This is number 3. And I capitalized on my papers. This is from a different junk journal kit for Christmas. I capitalized on the papers, had that nostalgic vintage coloring. And so the brown paper bags just like worked perfectly with them. So what did we do here? We did one fold and a flap, okay? One fold and a flap. We cut this open so that there was a whole pocket that you can put, and this again is from the kit, and I just put Merry Christmas on it. Now you're going to see a lot of tabs in here. I don't know if you have either one of these punches. This one I've had for forever. This is a Stampin' Up, which is interesting because actually EK Success made it. So this is the whale tail punch, which are really fun. And then I just got this one. I got this off of Amazon. This is more the regular punch. So these come in handy for me so much because they're awesome to be able to add all these fun tabs, okay? So that's just one fold and a flap. So what does that really mean? I folded it over, not really halfway, because halfway wouldn't have left me a flap, right? So I kind of just went over about, let's see, how far did I go over? So I made it like 5.5, and then that way the pictures from that kit work. So you're gonna do one fold, right? Gonna do one fold right like that. Then we're gonna fold this part over, and now we have, let's see, one large pocket, which would be here. No, it's over here, sorry. Actually, you could turn it this way. You could turn these bags either way because it makes totally different ones, okay? This one, I think I do have that. This is the way that I did it, that goes like that. And then it's just upside down, okay? So basically what I did then is, see, now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I cut that open. So we're just gonna cut this open, and then you'll have your pocket right there, okay? So this is cut this open, and you have one large pocket and a flap. And this is number 3. So you get fold and flap, one pocket. Okay, so that's the template for this one. Now, let me just go ahead and quickly, as I started to show you, because you're gonna see I did this technique quite a bit. You're probably asking, what is that fun little like trim or something you have on there, Diane? Well, again, I wanted to add a trim that would capitalize on the brown paper bag. And so if you have never seen this, you can get this at Lowe's. This is, I think it's called wallpaper tape. And it's got all these little holes because you put this on the wall and then they put the mud on, and that's why it goes through the holes. But look, it's a sticky back. So you just peel that off. And it's really fun for when you want to enhance a background, not cover up a background, which is what most tapes and things do. So that's what I did on both sides, okay? The other thing that I did on here is, do you see that my ribbons, you're gonna see a lot of this. I basically used an eyelet, okay? I put an eyelet through there, and then you just tie one piece of ribbon and it just wraps around. And then this came from the kit. This is a little trifold that went in there. I love all these fun pictures. And then, as I said, I put this, there's a whole piece in there. Okay, so that's number 3. And there is our template for number 3. Okay, number 4 is one large bag. We're gonna do a half a fold, a flap, and you're only gonna get a small pocket. So here we go. We're gonna untie it. Again, I did the same trimming on there using the eyelet. We did one fold, and here we left the bottom of the bag open, and that's where you get your one little pocket, okay? So let's make one of those. Okay, so what did we do? We did another almost half fold. It kind of just falls together, and then there's your trim, right? So you're gonna go over like that, and there's that. Okay, now this, oh my gosh, this bag is so messed up. Okay, this one, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave this, there it's all really messed up. I picked the wrong bag to show this one, didn't I? Okay, we're gonna leave this flap, okay? And all I did was I glued the top and I glued a little bit of the bottom, and then that way, see, you'll be able to just slide something in there, okay? So that is number 4. So let's mark that. So you take one large bag, one fold plus flap, small pocket. Okay, so that's number 4. And I had another number 4 I just wanted to show you. See, this one, no, it's the same size. I just put little tags in there. We put a bunch of little tags in there, okay? So that's still a number 4. So there's our number 4s are all done. Okay, let's go on to number 5 with large. It's a large bag, and you're gonna do a half fold, and you're gonna have no flap. So what you get then is a small and a large pocket, okay? So we folded this over totally in half. So let's do the demo. So I'm telling you, but I'm also doing it, right? So what we did with this one is, the bag is turned this way. We are gonna fold it totally over, like that. Remember, we didn't leave a flap on this one, okay? And there's the pocket right there, okay? You're gonna, basically what you do here is you close up both sides, and so that you just leave one small pocket so that it doesn't catch on anything. Oh, I don't have anything in that pocket. And then this one, we're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna close it on these edges, and then that way you get one small pocket. And then look what I did on here. This was the throwaway backing, and I ended up putting it on there because it looks really pretty, didn't it? So that's number 5. So number 5 is a half fold, no flap, one large, one small pocket. Okay, so there's the demo for number 5. And I had another example. I just turned it a little bit differently, and it can work the exact same way. There's the postcard from that, and there. Okay, so those were both examples for number 5. And you'll see that I just wrapped ribbon around it just to make it really pretty. It just works out really pretty. That's our number 5. Okay, number 6. Now, number 6 is one large bag, a half fold, and you get 2 large and a pocket. How did we do that one, Diane? Okay, we folded it in half. We snipped open both. We made sure that one end we had to cut open and the other end we left open, right? So then you get 2 of those, and then just add a piece of your paper and make another pocket. So it's not really, the pocket is not made from the brown paper envelope, but we're just adding it there. That's how you get that. So let's make that one. So that's a total fold, right? We're folding it in half, and this is number 6. So you do a 1/2 fold, okay? And then you have to trim this, right? You have to trim it so that you get that open. There we go. So now we have one big pocket there and one big pocket there. That's how number 6 comes about. And then you just add the fabric on there. Okay, so that's number 6. And number 7 I departed from. And this is really fun. I love these. Let me move those things out of my way. Okay, number 7. Number 7 is the large bag, but we're going to do a triple fold on the number 7 bag. And we're going to end up with 2 small pockets. So let's look at that one. So this one, again, I used the eyelet, and it is a triple fold, and here's the large pocket. And I actually put a Christmas card in there as a way to show how cute that is. This is all my nostalgic kit. So you get 1 pocket there, and then you have this I left as a pocket. Okay, so that's how I put that like that. And then we just added that one. So what did we do, Diane? Let's do that again. Let's take, this is number 7, and you are going to triple fold. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go all the way over. So see, it naturally does a triple fold. Okay, and that one's simple. So we are on number 7, and you're going to do a triple fold, and then you are going to, we're going to leave that closed. The normal thing, that's closed, so that's, we're just going to write closed. We're going to do pocket there, and then this is going to stay open. Now, because of this kind of cutout, you can do one of two things. Some people trim that off, and then it's not really a trifold because you're trying to go off of this size. What I do is I just go ahead and put a piece of paper, or as you can see what I did here is I just used washi tape, and I just closed it up that way. Okay, so that is number 7. You get a triple fold, 1 large, 1 small pocket. Okay, that's our number 7. And then I put the eyelet. Okay, number 8 looks the same, doesn't it? It's just a little bit different inside. So it's going to be a triple fold. Okay, and in this one, there's the opening like we just did on there. But here's what I did over here. I did cut this all the way open, and then I put my eyelet there, so that blocked off the top of it, which ends up leaving you a smaller pocket. So it's kind of like a little half pocket, okay? So that's how that works. So what we did with that one, so we're gonna do the triple fold again. Fold it over one more time. Okay, so you got your triple fold. We're going to cut this open, cut open the bottom foot, or whatever you want to call that part of the bag, right? And then when you enclose this, you get a half pocket. So I'm just going to draw a line, 1 half pocket and 1 large pocket. So this is number 8, triple fold. Okay, so that's how you do that one. Okay, so I gave you 8 examples with 1 bag. Now, I want to show you that you can do a lot more. And again, remember, my video is about capitalizing on using the bag's purpose, which it already has pockets. So if you take, these both are 3 bags. So this is our number 9 example. So what I've done is I've taken 3 bags, okay, and I have stapled them together. That's how I'm enclosing it. And staple is fast and quick and easy. Now, to make this one, what you're doing is you are opening both sides of the bag. So there's the first bag, right? It already had the opening like it normally would. And then we cut into that. So that's what you do with all 3 of your bags. So let me grab a couple bags here. I'm only going to do one of these. This is pretty simple. So what you do is you're folding, and this is actually made on white bags because of the design. So you're going to fold one. Let me move this over. And so there's your opening. And now you're going to trim this opening also. Okay, so now you have to do a lot of gluing on this. So you're going to have to glue down all these parts so that it becomes an opening. You're going to do that with 3 of these. You're going to fold it again. Okay, and we're going to trim this one. Just notice you're seeing all this sunlight. It is the most gorgeous, quote, winter for us day in Florida today. And I can't even block out all the sun. It's so gorgeous. Hopefully that won't bother you too much. Okay, so you did all 3. We've trimmed these open, right? We would take our glue stick. Now, what you're going to do, you have to prep each one of these. I'm only going to do one and show you. So what I do here is I glue the gusset. Okay, we're going to glue that down. So you're going to glue your gusset top and bottom. You are going to open this up, and it's a lot easier when you use the pointy art glitter glue. and you are just going to seal up all these little places here so that it is down there, and then it becomes just a nice pocket. And you see, you have to glue all these little parts. You really don't, because you're going to cover it up with fabric, with your paper, but it just feels like it's easier to me when it's all nice and sealed up. So that's just what I do on that, okay? So you're going to close all that up, and then you have your bag ready. So you would do both parts. You're going to do that to all 3 bags. Let me just do this one so it's ready for me to make another book, right? Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3. You would have them all together. Now, all I do is, you see where the fold is, and I have a close to my heart. This is an articulating stapler. This is old. Let's see, I think close to my heart's closed, but I think you can actually get something like this on Amazon. And then I just go ahead and staple. Now, I don't staple now. I'm just showing you how to close it as one type of closure. Because what I do is, once I prep the bags, I then sit there, and then this particular kit is called My 10 Truths and Promises of God. And the pictures, the graphics on the pages come out that they fit this perfectly, because that's what I made the pages for, okay? So I go ahead and cover all these, and then I put it together. And then what you'll see is, in this particular kit, you have the first one. What I did was I copied, this is a Bible study, okay? So there's 10 Bible verses in this kit. And I put this in here because you can, again, use this in one of 2 ways. You can make this and give this as a wonderful gift for somebody who wants to do a short Bible study. It's only 10 verses, so that's pretty easy. So there's the verses you're going to look up, okay? And I put that in my very front pocket. And then what I give you in the kit is more pages that you're going to put in there. And I gave you, the tabs are already done with the words, the 10 words for each of the ways, right? Visible and free. So on the front, you write visible. On the back, you write free. So that way, this is 3 paper bags, but it gives you enough to actually do the entire Bible study. See, there we go. Okay. So that's a number 9 design with 3 bags. This is the same exact type of idea. I just used brown bags. So you're going to take, this is 3 bags also, but I brought this one out to show you that how I put this together is with the pamphlet stitch. So I went ahead and did that. I find the pamphlet stitch very difficult. And so I did it, and it came out okay. And then I left some of the thread there to add a fun thing on the end. Now this kit is my 10 Ways to Love kit. And with 3 of the paper bags, with 2 of them, that gives you 3 times 2 is 6. Wait, hold on. Okay, so the same thing. Here's the 10 verses for 10 Ways to Love. I put them in there, did the exact same type of an idea as I did with that one. And then this is all the ephemera that comes, and there are ATC size cards with the verse for each of the 10 Ways to Love, okay? And so see how I just finished this? Again, this could be for you to do the Bible study because it's a wonderful Bible study, or it could be as a gift, or do it with your friend, right? You each sit there and make it, and so that's all the stuff that comes in that kit, okay? So that's number 9. That's 3 bags, and I showed you 2 different ways to bind it together. One is stapling, and one is doing the pamphlet stitch. And let's see, the next one is going to be pretty similar, just a little bit different. This is 4 white bags, okay, because I need more space. And what I did on this one was I stapled this one also because I just find that's easiest. I do 3 staples in there. This is from my Christmas Tradition Bible Study Kit that I just came out with for Christmas this year. 4 bags, and then inside each of the ends, you do the exact same thing as that other one. You're going to cut the bags open, right? And this one, there are 7 verses. And so I put the verse on there, and then I did the Bible study. So this one was my particular one. So here's all my notes. And it's such a great little way to do First of all, make a fun junk journal. Spend time with God because you're looking up his words. This particular Bible study is so much fun because this is looking at how do we find Christ in our Christmas traditions, and that's what this one is. So each one of the pockets has my Bible verse and then my notes, and I stuck that in, okay? Then the other thing that made this one fun, look at all that. So all I did was I took some ribbon and tied it around, and then I just pulled out all my fun fibers and tie them in a big knot at the top, okay? So that's 4 bags. And then something very unique and different. Let's look at this one. Okay, this is a handle bag. Let's see, I've got, oh, I showed you those earlier. Okay, so you can get 2 for $1.25 over at Dollar Tree. So that part's cool. And basically what you do is, this one is I'm gonna show you, we're kind of using the bag. It's an outlier to what I just showed you because we do use the bag, but I'm not really using it, the pockets part of the bag. I wanted to show you how fun it is. And basically what you do with this one is, actually you get 3 in a pack. See, I already took one off. Okay, you get 3 for $1.25, even better, right? So let me just show you. This is so simple to do. This is more in keeping with the other videos that I was talking to you about, that other women, you know, take the whole bag apart and fold it and do all different things. This one, I wanted to have the handles. And why did I want to have the handles? Because this particular study is called Rest and Relaxation. We did this summer. And you get all of the papers. Isn't that paper beautiful? So this was like going to the beach. So I wanted to make it like a little beach bag. And then I put the a big button on there, and that's how I closed it, okay? So all you do with this bag, this journal is more about the guts that you put in, and I'll tell you about what I did. There's a whole video on how to make this, okay? So you can go watch the video if you really want to make it. Basically, we just folded it over, and I covered it with the paper on the outside. The thing is, you want to leave a little bit of a space here because that's where you're going to put your elastic to come across over here. And so you're just going to stick that in there, and then you're going to close that whole thing up. And in this one, I basically used manila file folders and made, whoops, and stuff's falling out, and made like a accordion, right? I made like an accordion little journal for the guts, okay? And I stapled it in. I'm big on the staples, okay? You don't always have to do all that sewing. And then the other side of it was there. Then I used another piece that was left over and made an extra piece because I needed more. This is this has 10 verses too. And then there's the rest of it, flips open. So isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's that if you wanted to use that really fun kind of a bag. Now, have I covered everything that I had sitting out here? I think I did. So I showed you all the ways that you can take one bag, and we came up with 8 different versions. And then I showed you 3 more ways to use multiple bags. But in all of these, my whole point was to show you how to capitalize on the folds in a paper bag. That's why we use them, okay? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found some inspiration maybe to make your next paper bag journal. And then I have a question that I want to see if you'll give me an answer in the comments. Would love to hear. What materials do you love using for your junk journaling project? That's what I would really like to hear about. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more creative ideas and tutorials. And if you create your own paper bag journal, hey, share it with me on social media. Use that hashtag, hashtag paper bag journal, right? We're going to do that. Hashtag paper bag journal. And just let me know in the comments that you made something and you want to see and you want to show me, because I can't wait to see your beautiful creations.